I want to take this time right now to talk about the ending of the main event of Capital Punishment. John Cena taking on RTruth. RTruth, this is probably the biggest match of his career. The main event of a pay-per-view in the WWE. I don't think he's ever done that before. So this is something big for RTruth. And of course, John Cena, he's been there numerous times before. He's not a stranger to it whatsoever. I want to say first and foremost that I just could not get into this match at all. I really tried. I really did. In fact, I was actually looking forward to this match because I liked the whole build of this match. I like the program that RTruth and John Cena is having. I like it. I like the little Jimmies and the little Jennies. I think that's all funny. It's all entertaining. I really like it. However, this match, God, I just could not get into it. It was just so slow. It just didn't seem like it had any kind of gas whatsoever. The ending of it, what the hell, guys? RTruth, of course, he's doing his thing. He goes out to the outside of the ring. He goes up to a little kid. He grabs the John Cena hat off the kid's head. He grabs a big cup of water from the kid, takes a sip of it. He hands it back to the kid, and then the kid throws the cup of water into RTruth's face. It shocks RTruth. He's like, oh my God, I just got hit in the face with water. And John Cena goes out and grabs RTruth, throws him back into the ring, and he hits him with the AA, and he gets the win. I'm like, really? Is that how you're going to book the ending of a main event? Wow, that's probably the biggest disappointment out of this whole pay-per-view for me. Was that right there. The ending of the main event I thought was horrible. The whole match was boring, but damn, the ending really ruined it for me. No doubt there. But, at least there was the CM Punk and Rey Mysterio match. Talk about match of the night. No doubt, in my opinion, Rey Mysterio and CM Punk stole the show. 15-minute long match, great amount of time. These guys, wow, they have wrestled each other so many times that they know each other like the back of their own hands. It's just pure beauty to watch these two in the ring together. I loved it. What a great freaking match. And the ending of the match was really special. You got CM Punk about ready to get hit with the 619. And he ducks his head a little bit, and he grabs Rey Mysterio, hoisted him up on his shoulders, and he hit him with that go to sleep. And it was so nice to see CM Punk get a win on pay-per-view. That's what I'm talking about. There was an impromptu match on this pay-per-view. I mean, they already had 7 big matches, which I thought was great. So you knew they were going to add at least one more, and they did. Jack Swagger and Evan Bourne. This match was right before the main event, and I'm going to say that for an impromptu match, this was great. Jack Swagger, Evan Bourne, I thought worked amazing together. Really great match. It only had 7 minutes, but for that 7 minutes, I was thoroughly entertained. And I got to say, Evan Bourne got that win over Jack Swagger. I think that's great for Evan Bourne fans, but of course Jack Swagger, the former World Heavyweight Champion, just can't get over anymore, and it is a shame to see Jack Swagger lose like this, but I still thought the match was great. I will say, though, probably the worst match of the night was Wade Barrett and Ezekiel Jackson. Wow. I always complain about matches having enough time, and to me this is a great example of that, because this match only got 6 minutes, and a lot of people would probably even argue with me to say that the match had more than enough time. It probably should have had less time because the match to me just really never got going. It seemed like it was just slow at times. It just seemed like the match was just boring. I really hate to say that, but it was kind of like the main event. It just never really picked up. But I will say I liked how Big Zeke got the win. I like the fact that he's bringing back the torture rack. That's such a great submission maneuver. And it really works well with guys like that, with the big built guys. Guys like Lex Luger, guys like Ezekiel Jackson, they can pull off the torture rack because they're big, badass motherfuckers. I thought Randy Orton and Christian did a pretty good job in their match. It sucks to see that Christian loses once again, but I guess the WWE doesn't see him as a legit champion. And Randy Orton, he can hit that damn RKO from out of nowhere, and I think that's the best thing about Randy Orton right now, is that he is really good about hitting that RKO. I was kind of disappointed with Alberto Del Rio in the Big Show. I didn't think this match was going to be that good going into the pay-per-view, and I will say that it surprised me at some spots, but overall, it still was kind of disappointing though. The match was only 5 minutes long. Of course, there was a whole lot of stuff that happened before the match even started. The Big Show actually attacks Alberto Del Rio as he's going out to the ring, which I thought was very cool. I thought it was great to see the Big Show, try to go after Alberto Del Rio like that. But of course, then Mark Henry comes out and attacks the Big Show. Now this right here, Mark Henry attacking the Big Show, is probably the best part of that match because he did the world's strongest slam on the Big Show through the Spanish announce table. In my opinion, that right there was the moment of the night. That was a sick spot. It was sick, dude. I mean, if you didn't see it, you missed out. I will say, though, that it was good to see Alberto Del Rio get the win over the Big Show. He definitely needed the win. Now, I will say, though, I liked the opening match of the pay-per-view. United States Championship, Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler. What a great opening match. We've seen these guys go after one another, though, numerous times before, so we knew we were going to see a great match. And I'm glad they delivered because we saw just that, a great match. Wow, Kofi Kingston. I'm not a really big Kofi Kingston fan, but I'm going to give credit where credit is due. He's amazing in the ring. He gets so much air when he jumps off that top rope. It's a thing of beauty, guys. And this match was great. What a great way to kick off the pay-per-view. It really got the crowd going, and it was just a great way to start the show. Best part about the match, though, seeing Dolph Ziggler win the title, no doubt there. I was really happy to see that he won, and he won with the sleeper. He put Kofi Kingston out, and Kofi Kingston went to La La Land, and Dolph Ziggler won the United States Championship, so it was great to see that. Alex Riley and The Miz, a match that I was looking forward to seeing, but the ending of it, I don't know. I would think that The Miz and Alex Riley would be able to really develop a pretty good feud, with their past especially. And seeing Alex Riley already get the win over The Miz this early in the feud, what's the point of having a feud now? I mean, they shouldn't even continue this anymore. But I'm sure they will. It would have been great to see The Miz get a win over Alex Riley now, and then have Alex Riley get that big win later on down the road. I mean, that's to me would make the most sense. But anyways, The Miz lost against Alex Riley. Like I said, the ending was kind of off to me. I don't know why the briefcase is still in the picture. Why is the briefcase still with The Miz and Alex Riley? I just don't get that. Anyways, The Miz grabs the briefcase. He tries to hit Riley with it, but the ref grabs it. The Miz is distracted, and Alex Riley hits The Miz with his DDT finisher. I will say it's a nice little finisher, but man, Alex Riley should not have got the win yet. Just way too early, guys. Way too early. Okay, well, that's the review. I know I kind of did this out of order. I was trying to do something a bit different with the review. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but that's the review. For the most part, I thought the pay-per-view was good for the most part. I mean, it wasn't spectacular or anything, but still good nonetheless. Let me know what you guys thought about the pay-per-view. What did you like? What did you dislike? This is Gold Dizzy. Peace out, everybody.